Every one of you know what is the topics to be prepared in, see, concepts to be prepared in critical thinking and abstract reasoning. Not wasting your time, okay, I'm going for the recent questions which is asked. Okay, so the first question, you have to tell this is comes under which section. Series topic name, but which section? Critical thinking or abstract reasoning? Abstract reasoning. Abstract reasoning, yes, series question. Let's solve this one here. So here they given 6, 13, 28, 59. Okay, we have an unknown, then we have 249 we need to. So that missing number you need to calculate. For sure, you have a question from series that's fixed. 2 to 3 questions from abstract reasoning will from this topic. So what's the link here? 6 and 13 multiply by 2, then add 1. 13 and 28 multiply by 2 and add 2. 28 and 59 multiply by 2 and add 3. Then if you continue same, multiply by 2 and add 4, which is nothing but 122. So have option B. And I request every student to start with abstract reasoning in main exam also. Because this will take less time, more questions we can crack. We can start with abstract reasoning. Question number 36 to question number 50 actually. Abstract reasoning is from this question number 36 to 50. Less time, we can solve more questions. Requested everyone to note down the question as well as it is out of that material. Okay. All questions today discussion is not in the material. Fine. So let's go for the next one. Multiply by 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. Series related question. Good. Now, this is which concept? Analogy comes under which section? Critical thinking or abstract reasoning? Abstract reasoning. Analogy, series, image based questions, all this comes under abstract reasoning. So, hoof is related to horse. Okay, for cat, paw, this, okay, holding one hand, we can say then we'll call for us hands and legs like that, but for cat, it's paw, for horse, it is called hoof. We need bit English to solve analogy related questions actually. One or two word related questions, that two words. If it is related to number, you can easily handle letter, okay, but for this type of questions, bit English and general knowledge is badly required. So, fine. Let's see about the next one. Counting figures, my dear friends, okay, definitely one question chance, image based questions, this will come under. There is a topic called image based questions. This is also image is given, you need to count number of triangles. Same question is there in your regular class booklet as well. If you don't have, talk to your juniors, then that booklet it's already there, the same question. And the question asked in this year Accenture. How many triangles is there is the count? Options 28, 24, 25, 26. 24, somebody saying, okay. Answer is 28. So how you got 28 triangles here? I'll just give you the basic thing. Okay, listen, we have a shape like this. First, how many triangles in this shape? We given shortcut during your regular classes like mention shortcut. I'll explain what is happening. We have to write 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 double is 8. In this number of triangles is 8. This is shortcut we given. 1, 2, 3, 4 we have to mention. Last number is 4. 4 double is 8. That's the shortcut. But what is that 8 triangles if you want to give the list? Okay, let's call this as A, B, C, D. A is a triangle. B is a triangle. C is a triangle. D is a triangle. Then you focus AB combined. Combined AB area is also triangle. A and B. Okay, I'm just highlighting that. This is AB. This AB you see, this is a triangle only, right? Similarly, BC, CD, DA. Total how many? 8. That's what. As per the shortcut concept, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, last one double 4, 2 times 8. Okay, 8 triangles in this one. But here what they did, they joined. Lot of people with that knowledge said here 8, here 8, here 8. 8 3s are 24s are option B. But answer 28 because they combined. When you combine, here 2 extra, here 2 extra triangles will come. What is that, sir? This big triangle. This is not there in that individual 8. In that 8, this big triangle is not available. Up one, there is one more triangle which is downward. Here, this bigger one, downward. Okay, as these two shapes are combined, we have two triangles, one is up and one is down. Next two also you combine, there also you got 2 extra. So 24 plus 2 plus 2, total 28. So you focus on counting figures topic also. There is a scope, one question they'll ask. If they will outline, I can say it's image based question, but you have to learn this concept as well, focus on it. Series next question in counting figures topic itself, they're asking how many number of squares, counting number of squares. Yeah, every box is actually a square. Maybe while redesigning or redrawing, they may did not proper way. Every box is actually a square in exam. Here while redrawing, maybe some box looks like a triangle or rectangle as well. But every box is actually a square. You need to calculate number of squares. What's the answer here? We given shortcut during your regular training. How many rows, how many columns? Here, how many rows, how many columns? 3 rows. Then what is the shortcut? 3 by 4 plus 2 by 3 plus 1 by 2. We have to decrease 1, 1, 1. That's the shortcut. Now, if you decrease, it becomes 0. We have to stop. So, 12 plus 6 plus 2. Total. How many? 20. A 18 is A option. 20. This is 20. They're asking number of squares only. Right? 20. 12 plus 6 plus 2. 20 is the answer here. Sir, I want, okay, what is that 20 literally also no problem. I'll show you if you want. A, B, C, D, L, M, N, P, W, X, Y, Z. Individually we have 12, right? That's what 3 into 4. A, B, C, D. A is a square, B is a square, C is a square, D is a square, L, M, N, P like that individually. Okay. Then what is this 2 into 3, you know? This 4 combined. Is this a square when you combine? If each is square, then combination of that is also square. So this 2 into 3 is actually AB 6 I mentioned no. That's ABL M BCMN. Next one CDNP superb. Next LM WX superb. MN XY then NP YZ excellent. That's are the 6 those 4 combination. What is this 1 into 2? This bigger one, 3 rows, 3 columns combination. That's also square. When each box is square, this all 9 combination also will be square. A, B, C, L, M, and W, X, Y. That one. What is the other one? B, C, D, M, and P, X, Y, Z. So that's all total. 20 is the answer. Okay, 3 into 4, 3 rows and 4 columns, then reduce row by 1, column by 1, 2 by 3, then 1 by 2, then 0. We have to stop there. Answer is 20, no issues. Okay, so this is what number of squares? 20 is the answer. Let's see about the next one. So one update, you need to go through counting figures topic. Please focus on that counting figures. Next, in certain platforms, seating arrangement concept, but in certain platforms they are giving almost like reading comprehension. It's almost like your plus 2 intermediate stage or diploma stage, you are writing some English exam where they'll give a paragraph and questions related to that. what we'll do in exams, we'll read the question, we'll go back to the question where that line exists. You can follow that strategy. They're asking in English reading comprehension as well as in critical thinking. Instead of seating arrangement, also sometimes they're giving a paragraph like this and they're asking the questions. Okay, one thing, okay, if you are good in English, you can read the paragraph and attempt 4 questions related to that, or go read the question, go back to the passage. That strategy also you can apply. Okay, and it's not like English. In English, what is the general thing? What is the best title for this passage? What is the author point of view while discussing this paragraph? Something like that they'll ask in English. But here they're simply asking very basic questions. You see the first question: what, where are bears for? Last one, is it visible? Question. Right. Where are bears found? Now see the first line. What they said, bears are found in Europe, Asia, Africa, and America. So here what option? America. Okay, among the options, they given America, Australia, no. None of the above also wrong. We can go for America. Next, what is next one? What does a bear eat in captivity? So captivity related. Yeah, you just, yeah, see, last line, paragraph, first paragraph last. However, in captivity, they seem to enjoy meat, vegetables, fruits, milk, rice, and protein. So, what is available here? Milk is available. Option A. It's a very easy question, so that's what I'm telling you. Round one, clearing is bit easy if you attend for classes. Right. Next one. What does bear avoid like? What it is avoiding like most animals. So go back. Okay, you can read this second line. They will do their best to avoid human being like most animals. Okay, bears are not quite as dangerous as people imagine them. It will be like most animals, they will do their best to avoid human beings. So it's trying to avoid human beings. So they want to avoid human beings. What kind of animal is bear? So you just see, okay, no means many hunters have been killed. Okay, and you can observe entire paragraph and let me know. Many hunters have killed by bears for them extremely dangerous and cunning. And they have a strong sense of smell, but they have poor. They are also dull of hearing, but they are very intelligent. Dull of hearing, sorry. So strongest sense of what? Strongest sense. Yeah, above what kind of animal is cunning they given? What is the strongest sense they have? Smelling. Okay, eyesight is less. So, okay, but smell is good. So that's what they are giving these type of questions in certain platforms where it will give easy marks for you. So focus. Flowchart also they're asking theory questions. MS Office also no diagrams theory questions. So, and in fact, network security and all, you people may feel difficult now, but after drive on the same day, when you ask any student, yes, it's easy. Where that MS Office 10 questions I solved in 5 minutes, networking 12 questions I solved in 3-4 minutes, are done. That is it. You will save a lot of time in those two sections actually. If you know, you will mark the answer. If you don't know, you'll mark Jiva. So something like so. That is not okay. There is no time waste, nothing. Okay, because that's a huge concept when you know you can mark it or if not. Okay, you'll just opt something among that. No negative marking. That's a big breakthrough for us and we have a lot of advantage. Now let's see about the next one. Who have been killed by bears? That's one more question. Hunters. We read that entire paragraph, they clearly mention. Okay, so yeah, many hunters have been killed by bears. They clearly mention. Fine. Now let's go for next one similar to that. Okay, at least in your or in btech students, at least they're giving this good paragraph. We can recall what we are doing, our regular works we need to change. Our habits definitely, okay, are second nature and it is deciding what we are. If you have good habits, you'll be like a good person. If you have bad habits, you'll behave bad automatically. Okay, they given paragraph at least, okay, putting some thoughts in your mind. Okay, good habits are related to health. Okay, Now let's go for the paragraph. What is the question first one? What are habits considered to be? First line itself, habits are second nature and are called correct. Okay. If a person develops good habits, he develops. If he develops bad habits, his nature become bad. Okay. First one. Okay. Now, how do habits affect a person's character? Good habits leads to bad habits leads to option A. Right. So, and next one. What are some examples of good habits? Without reading paragraph, people can answer this actually. Staying up late is it good habit? Laziness, eat junk food. So waking up early, personal hygiene. Okay, so out. Okay, leave that alcohol and then telling the truth. So don't build up. Okay, false again, building up. It may create some issue. So see, at least they want to trigger in your minds. Okay, just go for this good habits. In fact, that they given in the question. Don't worry. They see they given some good habits are waking up early, personal hygiene, avoiding alcohol, telling the truth. They given all those already in the question. And what are the benefits of waking up early? What are the benefits of waking up early? It has no effect. It makes them less productive. If you wake up early, you'll have a lot of time. It makes them tired. So what's the benefit they're asking? It gives them a head start on the day. Option A. We'll get a lot of time, we can do a lot of work. So it's a give a head start on the day. See, that's what everybody. So you are a guy, okay, and maybe if you want to defeat some other person equally talented, you need to work more time. 24 hours, how many hours you are working more, then that much productivity you will get. So that's how, okay, the success mantra, you need to work more time. So that's what, if you start early, you have more time in the day, then you can work better. The next question, I think this question also without options, okay, without going through the paragraph, you can answer. How does personal hygiene contribute to your personal health? It makes them ill, it has no effect, it makes them dirty, it keeps them free from diseases. So, okay, basic questions, no? That's what. Now, flowchart theory questions. Flowchart related theory question. What symbol used in when the flowchart starting and ending? Terminal means what? Terminal is like term ending. Okay, so starting and ending is terminal box we are using, right? To give input output, we are using input output. So actually what they have to use, the question should be like the symbol. It should be option should be rectangle, oval shape, parallelogram, like that they have to give. But in exam they are giving like this only from past 1 year. Okay, what is the symbol used for input output process? Option input output will be there. They'll give options like that. They have to give rectangle, parallelogram, triangle, the rhombus shape, something like that. But they're giving like this only, and it's not changed. Okay, from past couple of weeks also same thing is there. So we can it's easy for you. Starting and ending is terminal box. For processing or computing, process symbol. For giving input or output. How you are connecting the boxes means connector or arrow. So they are giving answer in the question itself. Okay, so that's what good advantage. Now, data sufficiency. Guys, data sufficiency, which section? Critical thinking or abstract reasoning? Critical thinking. Data sufficiency, critical thinking. Now, what is the answer? Rahul, date of birth, year I want. Year. Date I don't want, year. One alone can you solve, two alone can you solve, or together, or okay, not together also not possible. You can see options. One alone sufficient, two alone sufficient, either one or two, neither one or two. Question is Rahul, date of birth, year. Year I want. Rahul at present is 24 years younger to his mother. I don't know, okay, mother date of birth. If I know mother date of birth, okay, suppose mother date of birth year is 1920, then at 25, 1945 is Rahul. Because the gap between Rahul and Rahul mother is 25 years. If Rahul mother date of birth year is 1920, let us say, then plus 25, 1945 is Rahul date of birth year. but I don't know mother date of birth. So one alone, not possible. Then what you have to try? Two alone. Two alone, Rahul brother, date of birth is 1964 and 35 younger to mother. Okay, Rahul brother is 35 younger to 35 years younger to his mother. Then Rahul and Rahul brother connection is 10 years. Two alone also not possible. Two alone not possible because how Rahul brother connected to Rahul we don't have idea. In second one we have a issue only Rahul brother and Rahul mother, not related to Rahul. Two alone also not possible. Kindly understand. Two alone not possible. Put together possible. How sir? Put together I can say 1974 is the answer. Why? Rahul is 35 years younger to mother. Rahul brother is 35 years younger to mother. And Rahul is 25. Then we can decide, sorry, 1954. 54. Wait, yeah. Now what we can do from these two data, Rahul is 25 years younger to mother, Rahul brother is 35 years younger to mother. Then you can see the connection between Rahul and Rahul brother. Rahul is 10 years elder or younger to Rahul brother. Rahul is Rahul brother plus 10 or minus 10. Rahul brother is 30 years younger than mother. Rahul is only 25 years younger than mother. Now Rahul is 10 years more than Rahul brother or less than brother. Older than. Okay, Rahul is 10 years more than Rahul brother. When Rahul brother date of birth year is 1964. Okay, actually I can say answer is put together sufficient. Okay, but I want to know from your end. Can anyone say what is Rahul birth, date of birth year now? 1974 or 1954? 54. 74 means you are younger. Don't do plus 10 for that. As okay, if your date of birth year is too far away, then you are older candidate, right? So Rahul brother is 1964. Rahul must be 1954. Don't always go for mathematical plus 10 and all. So this is regarding date of birth year. Okay, right? So old Rahul is older than means okay, his date of birth year should be too far away than Rahul brother. So to put together, what is your answer should be? Both 1 and 2 together are sufficient like that, or 1 and 2 are sufficient. Together, alone not possible. I hope you got the clarity. Right. Now let's see about the next question. Data sufficiency put together possible. Superb. Now let's see about this. What are different types of flowchart? Flowchart related TV question. This comes under critical thinking. Flowchart is critical thinking. Answer is all the above. Correct. System flowchart, document flowchart, program flowchart, all are okay. Flowchart related things only. Majority of the times, this is what we'll do when there is both A and B or all the above. We'll go for that. When you don't know the answer, all the above given, we'll mark it in general. Okay, maximum times it will do favor. Fine. When you don't know better, we can go in that way also. Now again, statements and conclusions. Let me know statements and conclusions. Which section? Statements and conclusions, statements and arguments. Critical thinking or abstract reasoning? Critical thinking. Okay, now see. Ratan Tata has donated $2,000 to the cyclone fund of okay, so that is again some mistake. Cyclone fund for government of India. There is some lines missing. Okay, for government of India. Okay, for the cyclone effect. Okay, there is some lines still missing there. Okay, he donated $2,000 for that. Okay, cyclone affecting area for government of India. He donated so that it will be contribute to them. So, is it only one follows, only two follows, both, neither one nor two? These donations will help the government to provide food and shelter to the cyclone affected people. Yes. Okay, philanthropist means who will donate amounts in huge. Okay, the meaning you have to know only thing. Here both follows dear. So we are really missing our great Ratan Tata ji. So find this question given from past to 2 3 years in the Accenture company. But fine. Okay. So let's see about the next one. We're expecting one among the people to replace in future. Okay, in the same name. Right. Let's see about the next question. Some people believe that God is in temples. Question given in okay, accents. It's not my question. Don't scold me, sir. This is again now a buzz topic. Okay, it's given in question in company. Don't scold me. So conclusion: God can be found only in temples. God is everywhere. See, conclusion is with respect to given statement. In statement they said God is everywhere. In statement they said God found only in temples. Not mentioned, so none follows. See, here it's statements and conclusion with respect to statement only, you have to decide. With respect to statement only, you have to decide. Conclusion is with respect to statement, not with respect to your own okay noun facts. It's not only related to statements. What is the statement they given with respect to that? Some people believe that also they mentioned here only found in temples. That's no okay. God is everywhere. This is okay. We may hear here and there. We may listen that statements or conclusions, but here conclusion is with respect to given statement only. Now let's see about this. Maybe bit related. The bad behavior of any student results in the defamation of himself and the school or college. So if any one student not doing good, that will be affecting to that respective candidate as well as the school or college what they are studying, right? So now the rules followed in the school are not proper. Is they discussed regarding that in statement? Conclusions with respect to whether they discuss regarding rules in the school. For one student not behave well, we cannot blame the school for that entirely. Rules are not strict, nothing like that. Such a student should be okay. That is also not discussed. If suppose this is see same question statement and assumption, statements and action. If this question comes from statements and actions, yeah, a student who is bad behavior, we have to okay, what is the action to be taken is we need to okay debar for 1 week or 2 weeks. We have to take some disciplinary action. Action means okay, but this is statements and many questions they are giving in that way only. Please read it properly. People are doing action for that. Don't do. With respect to given statement, in statement they are not discussing regarding we have to okay to take disciplinary action, we have to expel them from school. Nothing is discussed. Nothing discussed in the question. If this is statements and action means okay, there is some issue happen. What is the action we need to take to avoid that or to reduce that effect going forward means okay. But this is wrong. Here we have to go for none, neither nor. Sir, second one correct, sir. Second one correct if it is action. If it is first one correct, it is assumption means. Okay, assumption here student is behaving not good. So college is not having proper rules. They may not. Assumption means maybe waiting. This is not statements and assumptions. This is not statements and action. Statements and conclusion. Conclusion means definitely true with respect to given statement. Definitely true with respect to given statement. With respect to given statement, we need to decide is that okay or not. Okay, it's all about statement related stuff. Right. Good. So let's see about next one. Statements and conclusions. Actually, this comprehension they are giving in verbal. Okay, so yesterday sir tried to show some passages and clearly mention it's not big passages they are giving. They are giving very small passages as well. For this passage, they are asking 3 questions. See, passage is hardly as I increase the font, you can see around 6 lines. In exam, hardly 3 lines only they are giving passage also. This is giving in verbal. In verbal, they ask this in English. So in English only they'll ask what is the main idea, what is the title, best title, what is the author point of view, like that. Here, what they given in recent years, the concept of remote work was gained significant popularity. With advancement in technologies, many companies have adopted flexible work arrangement, allowing employees to work from home. While some not same. While some argue that some people are arguing that remote work increases productivity and work-life balance. So some people are saying yes, when you work from your home, okay, the traveling time. Maybe for me also daily I'm traveling around 1.5 hour, 2 and 1.5 hour return, 3 hours I'm wasting for travel. If I work from home, if I take online session, let's say, then those 3 hours also I can use it. Okay, so maybe I'll develop more content, more related questions, more things. Okay, fine. Others is saying, okay, some people are saying yes, productivity will increase, work-life balance will be there, but others are arguing like it leads to isolation, lack of. Well, that's also actually true. Okay, when that suppose you are ill and maybe you are in a down, you are feeling so sad. Let's say if you are alone there from your home, okay, you will come to that. But you come to the office, some people see you are dull and they'll talk to you. Okay, we have some refresh. That's also one side of the coin. Or maybe while traveling, okay, you are traveling in metro, you see other people, they are laughing. You may start laughing. You may change your mode. If you are good, healthy, everything fine, okay, then work from home is good. But if you are not well, okay, and if you are dull due to some other things in your mind, okay, some financial issues, anything, okay, if you talk to others, then some maybe you will come out of that. You may relax for a while. Yes, that's fine. That's what they're telling. Like now, what is the main idea of this passage? Title: The popularity of remote work, the disadvantages of remote work is the entire. The advancement in technologies, the benefits and drawbacks of remote work. Which is best? Option D for Delhi or B for Bangalore? D for Delhi. The benefits and drawbacks of remote work. Right. So now, which is the odd one out? So, odd one out. Tiger, leopard, so cheetah, you people are very familiar. And that is the familiar titles nowadays in every film. I think all four came as the film titles as well. I think Penguin, I think Kirti Suresh already. Fine, if I am not. Okay. Now, next one is regarding mirror image. So, mirror image. Mirror image. What's the inputs here? Mirror image means your left and right is same. Your left and right. No, your left and right will be interchanged. Your top and bottom remains same. Now, for 247596, you need to select the option which is mirror image. Right, if you apply, your right side one should come into left side. 6 is in right side. When it comes to left side, it's like do. 6 will not be 9. 9 will be like row. Your left side will come to right, right will come to left. 5 will be like this. 7 will be like this. 4 will be like this. So, and 2. So we need to, in fact, no need to worry this much. When you see the options, we can straightforward ahead. Okay, now that's what. See, one thing you can observe the options directly. 2 will not be same 2 dear. I believe okay, options are not visible, not clear, but fine. I'm zooming max. Okay. 2 will be in the left side, 2 should come to right side. C eliminated. 2 will be not same 2 as it is, it will change. Eliminate. It may be B or D. Why B is eliminated is 6 is in the circle is in below. In 6 there is a circle shape that is in the bottom. It should be in the bottom only. But here in 9 it went to top. That's why B eliminated. Only D is correct here. You can observe that 6, 9, 5, 7, 4. No need of all those. With the options we can select it clearly. Option D. We written same thing here. Okay. Image based questions. This is abstract reasoning. Mirror image, water image will come under abstract reasoning. In fact, they're asking more related to mirror image only. Next one. Accenture is coded as BDDFOUBSF. Company is coded as what? The same way. Easy question, no? So what's your answer? Logic plus 1. This topic name, coding and decoding. Which section? Abstract reasoning. That's why I'm asking you people to start with abstract reasoning. Above mirror image, water image, abstract reasoning. This is also abstract reasoning. Simple plus 1 next letter. C next letter, O next letter, M next letter. We can go for option B. Right. Next one, analogy concept. Air conditioner for cooling. Okay. Fire, heating. Okay. Don't say Pushpa. Now rule means Pushpa. Fire is completed. Next one. Yeah. Now listen. They given 1, 2, 3. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Listen, you need to group similar logic one into one. Let us say I'll give one example. 2, 6, 8 is one group. What's the reason? Triangles. Like that I need group 3 pairs. 2, 6, 8 other one? 1, 3, 5. Circle and semicircle. 4, 7, 9. 4 sides. Okay, it may be parallelogram or whatever. 4 sides with 4 sides. Parallelograms. Yeah, 2, 6, 8, 1, 3, 5, 4, 7, 9. We'll go for which option? 2, 6, 9, 1, 3, 2, 6, 8, 1, 3, 5, 4, 7, and option C. Similar things we need to put into one group. Similar things we need to put into one group. If you pick all those, that's what you can observe. Okay, this is figure matrix bit. Okay, and we need to group image based questions. We need to group the similar things into one. 2, 6, 8, it's a triangle. Okay, and we group 4, 7, 9, which is having 4 sides. Square is also parallelogram only. We can say 4, 7 and a parallelogram. 1, 3, 5 are circle and semicircle. Now, easy question. What comes next in the series? 35. 7 multiples are simply plus 7 logic. So you can observe majority of the questions what we are discussing so far, you people are able to answer without my inputs. Except one question or two question, you people are able to do. That's what you people can crack round 1. Mark that. Focus more on round 2 kindly. Round 2 is very important. Next one. Blood relations you need to add on in the topics, dear. Blood relations, please. They're asking 1 or 2 questions in blood relation. Directions also you need to add. Yeah, let's solve this question. Regarding English, we need some comma dot there, okay, full stop something, but they didn't keep. But okay, we can understand clearly. The question is related to she is the daughter of the only daughter, my husband. Here, my means Rekha. And guys, recall in your regular classes, we said after is we have to read from back to front. She means nothing but girl here. In question, she is nothing but girl. Girl is the daughter of the only daughter Rekha husband father-in-law has. So we have to read from back to front. Rekha husband father-in-law means Rekha father. Father-in-law means what? Your wife or husband? Father. Your spouse father. Spouse means your wife or husband. Your wife or husband father is called father-in-law. Rekha husband. Father-in-law means Rekha father. And Rekha father is having only one daughter means nothing but Rekha. So this entire thing is out. Up to here, the entire information is only Rekha. She is the daughter of Rekha. Girl is the daughter of Rekha. This entire things can be replaced by Rekha. So girl is daughter of Rekha. Okay, if the question is how is girl related to Rekha means daughter. But question how Rekha related to girl. So Rekha will be mother. So here, okay, she is daughter of Rekha. So Rekha is mother to girl. Girl is daughter to Rekha. Right. So that's how the last question. Good question actually. Okay, she is the daughter of the only daughter my husband father has. Blood relations, please add on. Directions also please add on. Now let's see about next one. What concept this is? Syllogisms comes under critical thinking or abstract reasoning. Critical thinking. Now let me know among those two conclusions which one true, which one false. Some musicians are talented. All talented people are successful. So in question itself, all talented people are successful. In place of talented, I can put successful. Definitely some musicians are successful is correct. Or with the diagram, some musicians are talented. All talented people are successful. So some musicians are successful. First conclusion, correct. Second one, this is successful people area, but they are not under talented. So second one wrong. So only one follows. You draw multiple diagrams also. Definitely first one holds good. If you try multiple diagrams as well, still first one make sure true. First conclusion true. Second one may be correct in few diagrams but not in all diagrams. Conclusion means always true, definitely true, correct in all diagrams. If it is diagrams point of view, your conclusion must be correct in all diagrams. So what is the other diagram I can try, sir? I'll show other diagram where, okay, you two diagrams if I draw, I'll show one among that, second one true also. See, some musicians are talented, all talented are successful. Now don't say first one wrong. Here as per this diagram, all musicians are successful. Whenever all comes, some is true. First conclusion, some musicians are successful, but here as per this diagram, all musicians are successful. Still you have to consider when all is true, some must be true. Second one fails, sir. Okay, but I'll show the other diagram where second one true also. Some musicians are talented, all talented are successful. The same diagram I can put for successful. Now all successful are talented. Second one also true. Same diagram I can use for all means same one circle itself sufficient. All talented are successful. Now all successful are talented is correct as per this diagram. But why you eliminated second conclusion? Why? Why second one still be eliminated? Is second one true in all diagrams? No, it should be true in all diagrams. I can go for second one. If there is a question like all successful people are talented is possibility. If they use the word possibility, okay, then if true in one diagram, then you have to consider. True in one diagram also you can consider. But here, no word called possibility. When there is no word called possibility, it should be true in all diagrams. It's failed already, we are throwing it out. And don't, okay, think about that possibility related. Now they are not giving those difficult questions. They are giving basic and moderate questions as there are multiple sections of whether people are managing the time or not. And I'm again and again and again telling you, your selection is decided coding section. Even I'm a reasoning faculty or quant faculty without any ego. See, we want our students to be selected in the company. I don't want whether you people are good in this or that. Okay. The reality is what required. Reality, if you are good in coding, done. Sir, I'm from civil branch, I'm from mechanical branch, I'm from triple EC. Don't worry, I'm telling you clearly. First practice, okay, see the code, use some platform, okay, online compilers, anything in browser. See the code, okay, noun code only first. Type in Python, whether you are able to run the code properly without errors or not, you are doing the job correctly or not, fine. Then you can improve step by step. First, at least in Python, whether you people, if you know the code, Okay, same question if repeated, what is done in training, whether able to crack or not. First case is that. Worst situation that, sir, what is this plan is similar to your university exam. When you don't have time, what we'll do? We'll read only one question from each chapter. Whatever they are giving, we'll write our own answer. But irrespective of the question, our answer is already fixed. No question అడుగుతావు నన్ను ఆన్సర్ చెప్పమంటా సో నేను ఆన్సర్ ఇస్తాను తర్వాత నువ్వు క్వశ్చన్ అడుగుతాను సో విల్ ఫాలో ద సేమ్ ఓకే ఫైన్ నో ప్రాబ్లం ఆ వర్స్ట్ కేసు మనం ప్రిపేర్ అవ్వాలి కదా దట్స్ వాట్ ఫస్ట్ థింగ్ యూ అట్లీస్ట్ నౌన్ కోడ్స్ మీరు చేసిన కోడ్ మీకు తెలిసిన కోడ్ సమ్ ఆఫ్ నేచురల్ నెంబర్స్ when you enter 3 1 plus 2 plus 3 6 your program printing or not you know the code then type run execute is it working or not first basic thing you check that. Okay, if you know the codes, whether able, many people failing to correct those errors in the exam, and many people are failing to select the code. See, by default, when you open the coding round, now they'll give C as the default language. People are typing Python code in C and trying to run that. How it will run? Nothing. It won't. So first you have to select the okay which language you are going to type. First you have to select it. Many people are doing that blunder mistake. They are selecting C language. Okay, selected C is default there. With hurry or worry, okay, people are entering. Okay, I know this question. I am typing some code, but the platform, okay, language is different. You are typing some other language. So make sure about it. Now, fine. Let's see about again reading comprehension. Yeah, here question also there. See, very simple. 3 lines reading comprehension. The history of medicine is a story of continuous discovery and innovation. What is the question here? How does the author describe the history of medicine? It's continuous discovery and reading comprehension in verbal. They're asking simply like this. Okay, there is a scope. Sometimes they're given big paragraphs. Now they realize because they're given 90 questions, 90 minutes. Engineering students should be able to do. In a college, all 800 students are failed. Means the question paper is not designed properly. Okay, if they give big paragraph which is 5 pages and they're asking to solve 90 questions within 90 minutes, it's not possible by human being. It's not feasible. So that's why they also realized and they are setting the paper in such a way it's possible for above average or average students. It should be possible. So that's what they are planning. So they're giving basic questions like this. It's actually related to verbal only, comprehension, verbal only. Now let's see about next one. Very easy. See. Answer 36. So perfect square. So 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, 5 square, and then 6 square. Option B. 36. Next one. Seating arrangements. Now at least we have something to work on. Everybody solve this. First complete that arrangement. A good question. Okay, so far only facing towards north or facing one side is there, but this 5 slots, but few people, 3 people are south, 2 people are facing north. So fine. P sits next to N. N is facing south and P is facing, okay, in north category P is there, south category N enter into that. Okay, sorry, 2 north, 3 south. Fine. Next, R sits at one of the ends and faces south. R is at one of the end and faces south. So R is also south. One more person yet to fix. S and M sits adjacent to each other. M sits next to R and faces the same direction as R. Means M also here. So south people, sometimes they'll ask you who are facing south. They'll give the options. N, R, M, P. They may give which among the following is not facing south. NRM and P. NRM are facing south. P is not facing. They may give like that also. P and one more person who is facing north is yes. P and S are north. Okay. Now we have one clarity. R sits at one of the end. and okay, same m sits next to r. Let us say I'm taking r is in this side, m will be there, s and m are adjacent, p sits next to n, p sits next to n, p sits on second from the left hand, so this entire is reverse actually. They given p sits second from the left, actually from left hand p sits second from left hand, then this rms will go to that side. Okay, R here, R is at one of the end, M sits next to her, left or right, no problem. S and M are adjacent, P is second from the left hand, P sits next to N, and the question is who is sits left to P, and here P is facing north direction, left is N. N is the answer, not S. S is right of P, N is left of P. N is facing north, S is facing north. These three people are facing south. Now question who sits to the left of P? Answer should be N. In fact, S is not there in the options. It's pretty much clear now. P neighbors are N and S. S is not there in the option. Without any confusion, we can go for N. Or maybe sometimes you may argue none of the above is there, sir. Yes, that should be taken care. Be clear. Answer is N, not S. Good try, madam. No issues. I tried R at the left end, it failed. Then I tried R from the right end. The one clue is P sits second from the left end. That decides it. Next one, which is the odd one out? Sun is odd one out. Remaining all are planets. Sun is a good. Now see this again seating arrangement related. Let's work on this. Which pair is correct? You please decide. Yes, see this question. So you find this is typing. Okay. Fine, it's a circular, I agree. But I'll just go for the option elimination instead of arranging all those four. Left means immediate left, please. In closed shapes, that is circular, hexagon, whatever it may be, left means we should consider like immediate left. Left means consider it like a immediate left. So marigold is immediate left of jasmine. So here jasmine left side tulip, right side rose. Even it is a circle, here rose will come. Okay, here jasmine left and right. Okay, fine. The B is eliminated because jasmine left and right, marigold is eliminated. Next one, none of the following. We can go for option C straightforward. In fact, we can complete the arrangement. My suggestion directly, you can eliminate the options. Okay, with the conditions given. Jasmine is not beside rose. So that's what you can see. Here rose is there. This is rose only. Here also rose. Fine. Typing errors you can ignore. Here that's maybe that reason you can consider. Rose are neighbors. This jasmine left side tulip, right side rose only will come. Circle no, so this will be wrong. Only option C is correct. Now, this is what we are expecting here. A loop that continues until a certain condition is met in a flowchart. Flowchart for loop they are using rectangle is what? You can check okay for flowcharts if you want to do for loop conditions okay they are using rectangle actually. Many people will think about arrow forming a loop but actually the question is like rectangle is what they suggested. We may sometimes, yes, I agree. We may say that this is a condition. There is some condition. We'll put an arrow like this, okay. But they are considering rectangle. Rectangle, okay. Deprecate a loop that continues a certain conditions. For rectangle is what they claimed like a rectangle. There is some extra line they given. Rectangle with cutting edges. Rectangle with cutting edges. You can search once class is completed. Rectangle with cutting edges in flowchart is used for that. Rectangle with cutting edges is actually correct. But here, arrow forming a loop. is one thing. These two are out. Okay, wait. How would you deprecate a loop? If this is regarding decision means diamond. Condition meet or not, but they're asking regarding loop. Okay, so regarding loop, okay, rectangle with cutting edges is what required. Now, this question, a fruit is called GSVJU. How is grape coded? It's very easy again for you. Logic plus one. See, simple questions which a student from first year can also handle. That's what you can observe. Option B. B or D? B. Okay. But there is actually mistake among B. Instead of P, they have to mention it's a Q. Maybe I consider it's a typing mistake here also. Q. Q. But okay, remaining HSB with only one option. That starting H, last one is F. With that case also we can say B. Now same question repeated. This is another set. Question repeated. We solved already. It's answer D, P, N. Right. So now your statements data sufficiency dear. What's the answer please? What is the speed of the train? To decide that question, statement 1 alone, statement 2 alone, put together either 1 or 2, because a distance is given, timing is given. Here also distance is given, timing is given. So either statement 1 alone or 2 alone. No need of together, waste of time. Alone they are able to do. 1 alone or 2 alone, either 1 or 2 is your answer. Okay, both will give answer 60 kilometer per hour only. Either 1 or 2. Super. Now, blood relations solve. I said blood relations they added, you need to focus. Arthi's only daughter. Okay, so Arthi AR I am writing. Only daughter has a brother named as Ajay. Ajay father is Madhu. Definitely these two should be couple. So Mathur is husband to Arthi, whereas Arthi is wife of Mathur. So basic question good. Blood relations, we have to focus now. Yes. Next question easy. What's your answer? Series, number series, letter series, very easy. Answer? Not in the options. 26 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9. Next question, letter series. Answer? Oh, all are 3 multiples. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 15 is nothing but O letter. Worst case, if you don't know the value of each letter, as they're asking many questions related to coding and decoding and letters also, when you enter into exam hall, okay, we'll distribute some rough sheets. Okay, while starting, we have 1 or 2 minutes time for camera check and all. At that time, you are allowed. Initially, we'll give maybe white sheets. Then you can write it A to M. Write in this fashion. A to M. M is 13. N 14. Then write it from here to back. And this will give you idea regarding forward code, reverse code, opposite pace. All will be covered. Don't write A to Z in single line. Write A to M. Cut down. Then write N to Z reverse. Advantage in this method is M B reverse code is 25 below. B forward code 2. N reverse code is 13. N normal code 14. N reverse code is 13. All can be gathered easily if you write it. Okay, from in this fashion. Don't write it from A to Z in single line. Write okay half. Then forward code, reverse code, opposite pair all will be covered. AZ is opposite pair. BY is opposite pair. MN is opposite pair. Okay, opposite pairs also will be covered. Now let's see about this arrangement. 8 boys are sitting in a circle with different colored flowers in their hands. So flowers names are yellow, purple, brown, red, pink, green, white and black, and all are facing the center. So here boys names are not given actually, but they said okay, this is colors. You can note down the colors name first. Then we'll display all the conditions at one go. Colors name you note down. Yellow, purple, purple as PL, yellow as Y. Okay, brown as BR, black as BL. Because with B letter, 2 is the pink TK, purple as PL. Some short notes. Okay, Y, PL, black for BL, white is only one thing, green, okay. Pink as PK, red as R, brown as BR. Fine, now we'll go for the conditions. I hope you note down those 8 colors name. Now we'll show all the conditions. Yeah, now these are the conditions. Work on it. Now 8 slots, and question is actually this is the one. Pink and brown. Who sits between pink and brown? Red, yellow, green, white, and all are there. Many people are giving many answers. Wait. Fine. So yeah, 8 slots facing towards the center. We'll start with one by one. Yeah. So we fix black or brown first. Okay. Black is sitting third to the left of brown. Okay. If I consider brown here, third left is black. First left, second left, third left. Third left is black. Black is third to the left of brown. So that's what you can observe. Okay. Next, related to these statements, we have very much important thing, black and brown related statements we need to go. Okay, then they said here, the boy with yellow sits right next to the brown. Brown right side is yellow. That's what your friend said. Yellow, from starting with yellow, going clockwise, you will get brown like that. It's correct only up to that point. Next one, next statement, purple and green seated in between black and white. Between black and white, purple and green are there. See black here, black and brown too, black and white. White should be here. Between black and white, these two people should be there. Boys with purple and green, between black and white. Okay, let it be. There is one more thing. White is opposite to pink. White and pink are opposite. See, opposite slots, 2 slots are available. Here one pair white and pink. Here white and pink one pair. 2 pairs of opposite pairs only available. And there is one more condition, white and pink opposite. And they said purple and green are between white and black. So black is already there. So white should be here. White and pink are opposite. White and pink are opposite. Fine, pretty much. Okay, pink should be here. And they said purple and green are between black and white. Purple or green. Green or purple. I cannot say which is first, which is next. But this lot should be occupied by one thing. What is the leftover color? Red. Okay. Now question, who sits between pink and brown is nothing but red. That's fixed. But green and purple, among that we are not able to decide. Which is green, which is purple, that is no clarity. Between black and white, they said purple and green. Whether purple will come first or green will come first, these two people are between them only. But we cannot decide which is first, which is next. Right, seating arrangements, 8 colors, all are facing towards the center. This is how we solve the question. Basic logic as mentioned earlier. First focus on the repeated content, place them, then decide linking with the other things related to that. Right, so let's see about next question. Seating arrangements done. Now what about this? Answer, decision is correct. So actors will play some actions or maybe something playing a drama or something like that. So consent is by musicians. Now similar to the previous one of the question, you need to group this numbers. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Group this 7. Two groups or three groups, your wish. Similar things all should come into one group. Okay, I'll show options also. Why you are worrying? See, one thing I hope you can divide 2, 4, 5 separately. What is the logic in 2, 4, 5? Same shape is in and out. 2 circle in, circle out. 4 square is in, square is out. 5 triangle in, triangle out, like that. Similar thing. 6 and 7 are similar because they divide into 4 equal areas. 6 and 7 we can map it into one. Now let me check what we decided. 2, 4, 5, right? 2, 4, 5 into one group. First one 1, 2, 6, 3, 4, 7, 5. This is actually order. This is 1 and 3, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. What is 6 and 7? That's what I said. 6 and 7 are one group. It is dividing given area into 4 equal parts. 6, 7 is one group. 2, 4, 5 one group. Okay. Rest of the things are 1, 3. Right. What is 1 and 3? In between V shape. Center is V shape. So 1 and 3 one group. 2, 4, 5. 3, 6, 7. Option D. 1, 3. Here semicolon. 1, 3. Okay. 2, 4, 5. 6, 7. They'll put semicolon to separate the group. 1 and 3 is one group. 2, 4, 5 is one group. 6 and 7 is one group. Here remaining options there might be typing error. Semicolon, comma is different. They'll put semicolon to differentiate groups one with other. Right. Now, which symbol indicates summing junction where multiple inputs are combined in a flowchart? Multiple inputs are combined in a flowchart. Summing junction. Multiple inputs. Is rectangle, oval. Oval is for starting and ending. Okay. Now rectangle, diamond is for decision taking. Fine. Parallelogram, rectangle. Which is for input output, rectangular parallelogram? Which is for input output, which is for calculation or process point of view? We given in phase 1 session. We given every symbol, what is the meaning, what is the purpose already. Okay, vowel shape is for starting or ending, start or end, not multiple inputs. Okay, diamond is for multiple outputs. Okay, because after that condition failed, yes means one way, no means one way. If they ask multiple outputs is diamond. Okay, rectangle is not for inputs. It's only to do the process. Okay, input or output is taken care by parallelogram. So that's what, up to my knowledge, parallelogram is the correct one. Okay, fine. So let's see about next one, arguments. Arguments. The argument that increasing public transportation options will reduce traffic. Increasing public transport options will reduce traffic congestion. Okay, which is assuming while giving this argument. While giving this argument, what is the assumption taken? Increasing public transportation. Well, the options is not that, sorry, this is Wrong. Yeah, you just remove that. Increasing public transportation will reduce traffic congestion. While giving this argument as statement, what is that person assuming? Option A, people will use public transportation. If you use more public, okay, if we increase, people will divert there and traffic congestion will. See, if public transportation is more, then we don't come in our personal vehicles. We have a problem because public transportation is not frequently there. We have to wait for half an hour or 2 hours. That's why people are using their personal vehicles. As personal vehicles are more, one person, one vehicle, one car or one bike, traffic will be more. Okay, if you increase the public transportation, traffic congestion will reduce. Indicates that okay, if public transportation is increased, okay, then people will use it. Then less vehicles on road, traffic congestion will reduce. So that's what while giving that statement, the person is assuming that if public transportation is increased, people will use it and traffic congestion will decrease. We don't bring our own vehicles on road. Assumption until our country achieves economic equality, political freedom and democracy would be meaningless. Conclusion 1. With respect to statement, we need to give the conclusion. Okay, if it is not related to that, throw it out. Second one, is it related to statement? Economic equality, okay, fine. Now that words are used. First one, political freedom, democracy, those words are used. Yeah. Here, until our country achieves economic equality, political freedom and democracy will be meaningless. So here, economic equality and political freedom may go hand in hand. If that is there, then only this will come like that, but not these two. Okay, this is not, first one is no. Second one, is they discussed regarding real political freedom in that question? They said, see, conclusion related to statement only required. In statement, they not mentioned real political freedom, nothing like that. They said only political freedom related. Here, economic equality leads to real political freedom and democracy. They didn't discuss about it, real politics or politics. They said political freedom. Here, real political freedom, that's again no. It's neither one nor two. It's not directly from the statement. It's neither one nor two. Neither one nor two. And next one, again statements and conclusion. Okay, this is syllogism related. Some politicians are harnessed. Now people will ask me, show sir. Okay, I am not in that situation now. So, okay. So some are harnessed. All harnessed people are trustworthy. This is a bit similar to some musicians are talented, are successful. Pretty much similar. Now, which is true in all diagrams? Draw the diagram, which is true in all cases. Some politicians are honest, all honest people are trustworthy. Okay, as per this first conclusion, some trustworthy people are not politicians. Yes, this is trustworthy people not involving politicians. As per this diagram, first one correct. As per this diagram, second one, some politicians are trustworthy. That fine. Both are true as per this. As of now, both are true. For this diagram here, this is trustworthy area. Dot is trustworthy area. We're not completing the question only for that diagram. We can draw multiple diagrams. The dot is the area which will comes under trustworthy, but not involving politician related area. So I can say that trustworthy. Yeah, this people, this again I am putting a tick mark. This is trustworthy, but involved in politician. This dot is trustworthy, not irrelevant question. That's why I'm saying some trustworthy are not politicians. Some politicians are trustworthy as per that first diagram. You can draw multiple. Right. Now let's try satisfying the same. Some politicians are honest. Now it will fail. That's what the beauty in this topic. All honest are trustworthy. Now, is it first conclusion true? Now, first of all, diagram correct or not? Politician's entire area, some part of that is occupied by honest. All honest are trustworthy. Now, conclusion one, some trustworthy people are not politicians, but as per the diagram, all trustworthy people are politicians. In this one, first one failed. Conclusion must be true in all diagrams. This is failed in one diagram, throw it out. Now, some politicians are trustworthy. Yes, this is politicians area. Some part of that is occupied by that. Even all politicians are trustworthy came, we can take some. When all is there, we can take some. That's not a problem. So second one is true in all diagrams. Whatever you draw, I'll show second one will be true. But first one failed. So we can claim only two follows. The statements and conclusions, syllogism topics look simple, but if you draw only first diagram above one, you may go for both one and two follows and you enter into wrong answer. Please be careful. Okay, this is where they're asking basic questions. We solve so far, I can say in all the trainings together, we may solve 30 plus minimum syllogism related questions. Minimum 30 plus. You can see the booklet, there are already a lot of questions. Okay, so you work on it. This is very important. Now back to blood relation concept. Everyone work on it, try. So everybody given the same answer herself. Well checked once. She means here Ria. Ria or what? Okay, we have to find who is that she. Fine, okay. Now my means here my. Who said this statement? Ria. So we have to read it from back to front. After the word is. After the word is, we need to read it from back to front. Fine. So when you read it here, my related to Ria. Ria grandfather, only son. Okay. Fine. But see, there is an option. If they mention either or, then there is a chance for either or scope as well, actually. Because see, grandfather means it may be father, father, mother, father. Grandfather, only son means your uncle or father, both chances there. Grandfather means Ria, father, father. This is one scope. The other scope is Ria, mother, father. Because they are not use the word maternal, paternal. Paternal grandfather means father, father. Maternal grandfather, mother, father. Only son they said, sir. They not mentioned only child. Only son. Yeah, okay, fine. Ria grandfather is having one daughter and one son. Chance is there. So this person maybe they are talking about. Or here this is chance. Ria father. There are two scopes so far. Okay. After decoding only son of my grandfather. So that person can be Ria father or Ria uncle. The continuation daughter. Okay. So in this case only daughter for that person means Ria. Okay. As per this one. But here then this she, this person is cousin actually. Two answers are possible. Either C or D. Cousin also will come. Your uncle or your aunt children are cousin. This is Ria uncle, mother brother. Mother brother children are your cousin. Their scope it can be C or D. There is no clarity in the question actually. But we can go sir among these two which is better. We can go with okay herself only. Maybe they have to design in a proper way. They did a mistake. They thought of only Ria grandfather means so only son of Ria grandfather means like Ria father they thought of, but actually uncle also possible. It's either herself or cousin, either or. Maybe for your exam, if they give an option herself or cousin, or if they mention go for that, or else they given two separately, sir, go for herself. Maybe while framing the question, they missed something. They have to use the word paternal grandfather here. Only child of paternal grandfather means Ria father. Father, only child of paternal grandfather means father will come. That clarity is missing here. It can be cousin, it can be herself. So either or. Are you clear with that point? Right. Now, what is assumed while giving this statement? The argument assumed while giving this statement. Community service should be mandatory for students. The argument that while giving that argument, what they are assuming, community service should be mandatory for students. Community sends benefits the community. Mandatory service is the best way to engage students. All students will comply with mandatory service. So while assuming that, we are in a perception that students have the time. If not, we cannot do that extra service. That is community service. We have to do service for your community. This year, students have free time. So in that free time, we are asking them to do something. If that is not there, if suppose students is not having free time, if I say it's a mandatory, it again will get maybe reactions regarding that in a negative side. So while giving this, there are an assumption students have the extra time. Okay, I am also telling you like daily you have to solve 10 coding questions. While giving that statement, what is my assumption? While you go home, you have time to practice. I am in that assumption, yes. Maybe one or two people are excused from here. You may go home, you have some extra works. Maybe you are earning your monthly income, you are working for Swiggy or Zomato or something. Yes, we'll respect those people, maybe. Okay, but majority, I have an assumption that okay, majority of the students have the time, okay, so that they can practice those extra questions and get familiarized in coding. So that's what that statement I'm assuming. So while this giving, yes, they have the time. That's why they are giving. Okay, that time you can do the community service. It's a mandatory they are keeping. Now this is easy for you. What's the answer? Answer 22. Logic -2 -4. Alternately, -2 -4 is going on. So answer is 22. Here -2, you can observe -4. Here -2, here -4. So option B. Next, again, blood relation related question. Blood relations, kindly work on it. So now G is only brother K. But listen, G gender we don't know now. G only brother K. K's grandfather is H. So grandfather, as I mentioned earlier, it can be father, father or mother, father. H has one daughter named yes. Okay. Now how is G related to S? First of all, G gender is unknown. The other problem, S is one daughter. They didn't said only one child. H is one daughter for yes. Maybe there is a male person also. That person child may be G and K. They didn't mention only 4 people in the family. No conclusion like that. They didn't mention H is only child of S or S is having only one daughter. There is no son. They not mention that. Or at least they have to mention H has S has no siblings. S has no siblings, nothing they mention. H has one daughter. They didn't mention regarding sons. So they have to be clear. Okay, one thing problem, G gender we don't know. Okay, G can be son or daughter, one issue. The other issue possibility, nephew possibility or niece possibility also there. G, only brother, K, maybe S is daughter of H. S may have brother also. Or H is having one son also. There is a chance H may have a son. They didn't closed it. Okay, one daughter fine. Regarding son, they didn't mention. Even though in the first case also there is a problem. G gender is unknown. G's only brother is K. K is male. G male or female we don't have clarity there. So cannot be determined is the answer. Whenever cannot be determined either or is there. Please be careful and double check once. Now this is easy for you. What's the answer? Analogy concept with related to numbers. 81 into 3 multiply by 3 logic. multiply by 3 logic, 8 multiplied by 3, 27 multiplied by 3. They given very easy questions. Multiply by 3 logic. Next one. Now let me see how many of you can answer it. Read question properly. You can solve this question in different ways. There are multiple ways you can answer this question. Yeah, listen, what's your answer? 26, 24. Two different answers we're getting. Now listen, one logic is 22, 24, 26 plus 2. Every third number. And we are plus 2. This is 21, 23, then 25 like that. Every third number is related actually. 23 and 25 all plus 2. I'll just use different colors at least. Or else what you can do, see 21, 22, 23. This is one pair. 21 next number, then next number here. 21, 22, 23. Okay, where next one is 23, 24, 25. Three consecutive numbers but shuffled. 23, 24, 25. Three consecutive numbers but not in a proper order. 21, 22, 23, 23, 24, 25. Okay. Next is again four numbers and you link here 23 plus 1 here 25 26 26 means this is 25 27 25 26 27 next 3 is this you can do in a lot of ways 21 22 23 23 24 25 25 26 27 middle numbers are plus 2 at least you focus middle numbers 21 23 25 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 or every first number is plus 2 22 24 26 last numbers 23 25 27 3 3 into one group 3 3 into one group series related question but not alternate logic previous one of the question plus 2 minus 4 we got it but here it's not like that now mirror image for this guys I said mirror image they are focusing more mirror image for this starting with T ending with A in mirror image what will happen your right side should come to left side A should be here T should be here A and T will not disturb actually so third option wrong because ending with fourth option wrong because T is not in the correct shape T mirror image is T only A mirror is A only now among first two A after what is the number here 4 so here 4 required in reverse way not 1 so first option mirror image left to right way required first and last options are pretty much close but with respect to T issue T letter problem with T letter in that so right let's see about the next one next question you focus analogy concept sail boat for fin fish good next see very easy questions almost if you see different sets terms are changing logic is same Accenture plus one logic we solved one question now again same logic what is here plus 1 if you do plus 1 option GMP Okay, X, F required. Option B. B is correct. B for Bangalore. Option B is correct here. Coding and decoding. Present style, boat, fin, fish. Wings, bird, like that also they can give the weight. Wings is for. Now, paper cutting, paper folding. Image based question, paper cutting, paper folding. Guys, focus. You cannot draw, at least focus on the approach how you are doing. Paper cutting, paper folding. So they folded the paper and okay, they cut it. Now we have to unfold it. When unfold for this half part, okay, this shape, and here also we'll get a triangle, diamond, rhombus finally. Here when you unfold, okay, here we'll get a dimension. Same thing will be there above. So above, below, four. Option fourth one. Because we folded, cutting happened, below water is the same, above required. It's very simple logic, you know, 1, 2, 3 blunder. Below shape, above shape must be same. You folded, you did cutting, and when you unfold, below shape, above shape will be same. Its fourth one is the direct answer. Paper cutting, paper folding. Now, what about this? This is conclusions, not action, kindly understand. The statement, the TV staff deserves applause for showing booth capture. Means see, somebody, okay, taking some booth into control and they're putting all the people votes. That's what booth capture. The original person is not there, but these people are giving poll for their all people instead of them. That's what booth capture. But one of the TV staff, they take the video of that they show. Okay, maybe that's what exclusive news. They okay, so and so channel. They are okay showing that booth capture. It's a date step actually. Okay. Now TV aims at showing things from the true perspective. Fine. People involved in booth. See that cannot be decided by second one. That is action. Second one is action related. Second one action. First one, yes. Okay, they did the applause they're showing from their true perspective. First one, chances, but second one is no. Okay, people involved in booth capturing have been recognized and are being okay tried by law. That way cannot say second one. First one, yes, they need applause for showing those booth capture as per the statement. Conclusion, yeah, TV aims to show those things from a true perspective. From their true perspective, not all. From their perspective, they want to show. They're showing booth capture. They clearly mention all those related information. Now, what is not common use of flowchart? Flowchart, you're drawing, fine, process modeling, fine, playing calls, making phone calls. What is not a common use of flowchart? Making phone. Next one, statements and assumptions. Assumptions. Okay, banning plastic bags is a positive step towards environmental conservation. Yeah, it reduces the environmental impact of. Yeah, when you ban plastic, what are the effect is it will reduce. Yes, okay. Encourages the use of eco-friendly alternatives, promoting sustainability. Yes, both okay. This is not action, assumption. Okay, what is the positive way of responding to the given thing? Yes, when they said ban plastic bags, everybody will follow, they'll ban it and it will, okay, have maybe environmental issues will reduce, that impact of plastic on environment will reduce. Okay, and wildlife, yes, plastic is giving huge impact on wildlife as well. In fact, for honest, we are facing a lot of issues. We may not know due to that plastic which is going underground. Okay, that water purification is not happening properly. We are getting those water which is not good for our health. Lot of things. Yeah, arrangements. Question is top 4. Who gets top 4? So we have total 8 stops. I'm writing in this vertical or you can take it in horizontal. For my space constraint, I am going in a vertical way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So 4 people get on the train before F. So F is 50 person. 4 people before F means F is the 50 person. There are only 2 stops gap between R and F. So 2 R can be at 2 place or R can be at the 8th place. Okay, but T gets on the train before R but after L. T is before R and after L. Okay, T is before R and after L. It's not possible if R is at the second place. I consider R is at second place or 8th place. Are you understanding that point? Why second and 8th place? 2 people gap required. 5, 6, 7 gap 8. R else 2, 3, 4 gap 5. But I eliminated R here immediately. Why, sir? They said R, T is getting before R and after T is before R and after L. Okay, wait. Then fine. So then this is eliminated. Sorry. Among these two, I think this can be eliminated. No. T is before. Okay. T gets before R and after L. Wait. T is before R and after L. Yeah, that's what correct only. Here R eliminated because R before 2 people required. If I put R here, only 1 slot available. So I can fix R is at the 8th place. We have to do trial and error. Done. R is at the 8th place. Cool. Now, N gets on the train followed by G. N gets on the train followed by G. So G after N will come. There is a gap of 5 stops between S and T. G gets on the stop, 1 stop before F. Okay. 1 stop before F is gets on the train, 1 stop before F. Then G will take the 4th stop. But who gets on the stop at 4? 1 stop before, 1 gap required. 4 people get on the train before F. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 stops between. Wait. T gets on the train before or L. Okay. Only 1 person gets on at 1 stop. 5 people between S and T. One person is going at 1 stop, so we take it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And they clearly given in the first one, 4 people get on the stop before F. So before F, 4 people means definitely F will be 5th one, 4 slots are empty. Then they said 2 stops gap between R and F, 2 stops gap. R can be here, R can be here. And okay, among these two, if you want to focus on elimination, we got the 6th point clearly. T gets before R and T is after L. LT are required. It's not possible here. So I'm eliminating R at the second place. We're fixing R here. Next is, okay, R is fixed here. Next, there is a gap of 5 stops between S and T. It's possible S here, T here, or T here, S here. This is the possibility. ST, TS. Right. Again, I cannot go for T here because T before L required. So I cannot go for first place as T. So we can say S fixed here, T fixed here. Right. Next one, among the data. Okay, this is completed. Okay, we'll put L here. Then we have two data. N gets on the train followed by G. G after N is going to happen. G gets on the stop one stop before F. Actually, there should be a mention one stop gap. One stop before. No, I think one stop gap is what I am thinking about. Or else there is a clash actually. Because stop for G is not there in the options. Why clash there? Maybe as per the question and option. Stop for G is not given in the options. Okay, it may be one stop gap between G and F. Then here G, F and N got train followed by G after N, and here this will be K. Only person left over. So stop 4 is at N. Maybe here there is a mistake. One stop gap. G gets on the stop. One stop before means there is a gap of 1. Might be that's what the issue. Or else if G is there in the option, it's easy. We can directly mark it, but I am assuming there is a mistake in this step. One stop gap, something likewise. Okay. So what you are assuming answer N or G is not there. Option Z is not available. That's why we are opting this. I think this is a repetitive question. What's the answer? All the above form of flowchart. Now, what conclusion? A neurotic person is a person who isn't stupid but acts stupidly. Normal people act wisely. That way you cannot say. They not discuss regarding conclusions with respect to statement. Regarding normal people, there is no discussion. They said a neurotic person is a person who isn't stupid but behaves like a stupid person. Now, this is going linked. Okay, if he is neurotic, he is not. This is linked. Yes, it's linked. As per the statement, that neuroticism and stupidity are linked. Neuroticism person, they are not stupids but behaving like a stupids. They are internally linked. One linked with the other. That's what, yes. Conclusion only one follows. They are linked, go hand in hand. This will go hand in hand. If a person is a stupid, can we call him as a neurotic? No, he is not stupid but acting stupid. That's why it's go hand in hand. They are linked, internally linked. Now, directions. Directions is one more add-on you have to keep in mind while solving questions. Directions. In a setup, some boys are seated in 3 rows, all facing north. I think 3 rows, fine. Yeah, 3 different rows. Very easy. Q is directly behind P. R is located to the north of A. There is no question. No, what they are asking here. Okay, I'll check once. Just see P is just right to the A. So A right side, P is there. Q is directly behind P. Front means above, behind means below. R is located to the north of A. North means above. Behind means like south. Now how is R related to Q? R is above means north. Left means west. Northwest should be answered. In which direction of R is Q? Sorry. From R, Q. Okay. Below and right, southeast. Option D. With respect to R, Q is at what position? Q from R is R below Q. Below means south. Right means east. Left means west. Q is southeast of R. Q is southeast of R. You just see that. Okay, directions related, we need to put them in a position. R is north of A means above A. Q is behind P means below P. P is right of A. Now if you go through all this, Q is below means south, right to R means east, southeast is the answer. Now this paper cutting and folding, let's see about this one. Last year also same question repeated. And this question very important discussion is required because our Google give an answer, but it's a mistake actually. Okay, maybe these people how they'll consider I don't know whether they go with the Google key or conceptual key I don't know, but I just want to give you the idea why that Google key is wrong. First of all, what is your answer among these four shapes? 1, 2, 3, 4. What is your answer? 1, 2, 3, 4. What is your answer among this? Yes, 4, 2. Yeah, now this is what important here. Everyone focus. Listen, listen. See, when you fold it now, this one will come up to here. Means this hole will go to this side. This punch, whatever happened, it will go to this side. And this one also when you fold, okay, this right side punch, whatever happened, it will extend to this. When you unfold, so here punch, here punch, here punch, here punch, okay. Above two same only. Because of that, lot of people are saying second and fourth excellent. But guys, listen, second and fourth outline shape is what? In given XYZ, this is XYZ in question. What is outline shape in X? What shape? Is it hexagon or octagon? Hexagon Y shape? Hexagon Z shape? Hexagon. Now, second or fourth one, which is the answer? Second one is what Google also says, but correct answer is 4. Why, sir? Listen, listen, listen. In the middle, what is the shape here? Middle one, you are cutting that, no? In middle, you have a rectangle shape, right? Means you are cutting that piece, right? How you will get that? You will cutting. You are doing, while in any function, you will do some design. Paper cutting. You did punch at 4 circles, middle rectangle shape, you cut. When you cut, this part will be out. This part will be out. Means this side you got, this will be out. This part is removed. This part is removed. So it should be fourth one. But in Google also you search and some websites you refer, they are giving second one. Okay, with the perception that sir, XYZ is hexagon, answer must be hexagon. No, there is cutting happen in the middle. You observe, I'll just remove that center. Guys, you see the center. Center, there is some shape given. If suppose only 4 circles are there, middle rectangle is not there, then second one is your answer. But middle there is a punch, rectangle shape cutting happened. That will affect this side and that side. That's what the problem. Fourth one is the correct answer. Fourth one is correct. Okay, good.